Have you seen
Here's
a
an
leprechaun?
email, and this is what I want to base the phone blast on. Check this out.
Okay. Right.
Hey, morning crew, because you are not as deep into politics as I am. Okay, great. I think that there is something that you need to know. Some members of the Republican Party are not the only ones wanting President Obama to fail. Tavis Smiley and Cornel West are doing a so-called poverty bus tour under the guise of highlighting that issue, because we all know poverty did not exist before January 20th, 2009. However, if you check their records, you will find that they have done a lot of poverty pimping through book sales, TV appearances, speaking fees, and promoting the woe is me mindset among the disenfranchised and discouraged. This has been their hustle for a long time, and now President Obama has threatened that with this message of hope and self-empowerment. Just think of what would happen if more people made the effort to tap into their God-given abilities. These jokers would be out of business. Their plan is to discourage a large voting bloc of the president's base so that their lucrative hustle will once again be secure. Just thought you might want to inform your listeners. Obama Biden 2012, Mrs. Jones from Charleston. Well, Miss Jones, that's our 30-second phone blast. What do you think of this move by Tavis Smiley and Cornel West? What are your views? Have you been keeping up with these two gentlemen? What are your thoughts? I'm really surprised, man, to be honest with you, because
What?
you know, I was a huge fan of Cornel West.
Oh,
really,
yeah.
Man. I'm really, man.
Brilliant,
really
brother.
love him.
I'm not surprised at Tavis at all.
Tavis, I see him coming a mile away, because
He been doing his thing
Tavis
for-
Smiley's anger started when he was having a town hall meeting.
Yeah.
President Obama was supposed to come. He couldn't come because of the campaign trail, and he sent Miss Obama.
Right. This is
He has held that grudge ever since.
And then Professor West was upset because he wasn't invited to the inauguration, as we understand it. Is that correct?
Hey, man,
to the presidential inauguration?
Hey, dog, I wasn't there either.
Yeah. But are you upset?
Yeah, for what?
Do you have a poverty bus
Hey,
tour?
hold. Have you ever been invited to the damn inauguration?
Okay.
Did Bush send for you? Clinton send for you? Did Reagan send for you? So what you mad cause President Obama, who don't fill out the guest list, ain't got time to tend to that?
That's
Do
right.
you know how many people wanted to be at the inauguration, man?
Mm-hmm.
So
Of
this
the
is
first-
about not saying thank you. They're mad at the president for not saying thank you.
Well,
Is that
We
what
don't
this
really,
is?
it's very petty. That's what it's about.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
the disguise is the disguise of it all.
Mm-hmm.
He's not doing for Black America what he should be doing. But let me help everybody to something right here and understand this, and this is in layman terms. You are so wrong when you make that statement. But he is the president of the United States. He is not the president of the hood.
Of black people.
He is the president of the United States.
Everybody.
But if you look at what he's pushing, no one could benefit greater than our community. Healthcare. Who is lacking in healthcare overwhelmingly than anybody else? Who is that? Who is lacking in education overwhelmingly than anybody else? And who do you know could stand a tax break above anybody else? So all you got to do is fit yourself into the equation, and you'll see that he's doing everything he can. But it's not for us. It's for the American people.
Yes.
And the moment we quit saying us, gimme, 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 and just plug yourself into the already existing system, which ain't gonna change just cause you want it to, then we can move on with this thing. The man is doing a great job. So we're taking your call. Tavis Smiley was behind Hillary Clinton when she first came out, as was quite a few African Americans.
Oh, yeah.
I could name them. I understand that. But now that Hillary Clinton is not your candidate, the anti-Barack Obama movement, what sickens me is you don't have any real basis behind your dislike for this man. You're not basing it on anything. You all, please look at the facts of what this man's platform was about and see if you don't fit into the platform. How can he raise a flag for black people and be the president of the United States?
Yeah.
It's utterly ridiculous.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Y'all, do you know that would be death to his second term if he was standing up talking about, I'm going to do this for black people? He's got to do it for the country. We all live in this country.
That would be so shallow, though, to think.
Man, that would be, I would be disappointed in him if he did
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Really
just because he's black, that doesn't mean that we have to vote for him if he's not doing the right thing for the country. We all live in this country.
Right. Too many non-blacks voted for this man.
Some issues on the table.
Yeah, we on the poverty bus. Plenty of issues on the table.
I heard of the party train.
All that. But the poverty bus tour.
Mm-hmm. The tour.
We bring our poverty to.
Well,
Tavis Smiley
here's the
Cornel
deal.
West.
Hey, Carla.
Yes.
Can you read what you just read? The quote was.
This is from an article called The Root on the internet, root.com. It says, if anyone thinks that this is a hate campaign, Tavis Smiley said, they don't understand this really. If the president wants to call a meeting, let's call it a round table for 2 or 3 days on poverty. Why not a White House conference on poverty?
See, right there. Once again, Mr. Smiley, you are demanding center attention with the president of the United States.
That's it.
Which is what stemmed this whole problem, brother, when he didn't come to your town hall meeting because of his campaign obligations, and he asked his wife,
He
Miss
graciously
Obama,
sent.
who graciously came. You've been pissed off ever since. Now,
Steve.
if you think it's a hate tour, then let's have the White House sit down with us for 2-3 days. Who in the hell got 2-3 days for your ass?
Steve.
That's my uncle. Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
I ain't got time to sit down with your monkey behind for no 2-3 damn days, let alone the president of the United States. We got 3 damn wars out here, economy crashing, and we're going to sit with Tavis ass for 2-3 days. Now you going to get mad again, because guess what? The man ain't got time to do this. So see, once again, you keep masking it all, talking about if you think this is about hate, you wrong. Well, what is it about?
Yeah, is it about you?
Poverty existed before January 20th, 2008. It existed. Where was your damn bus then?
Yeah.
Where was your poverty bus when Clinton was the president? Or Reagan? Or the Bush administration when we were being driven to this new level of poverty? It's called a recession now, Tavis, and it got started over 8 years ago when they started rescinding all of the good things that President Clinton had done. See, that's what's happening here. So where was your bus tour back then? Where was you crying and moaning? One more time, I want to know this.
No cussing.
Is anybody paying you?
Oh.
And is it the Tea Party?
And where you getting this money from for these buses?
Who on the bus, huh?
I just want to know who he getting the money from the buses. I just really can't see you digging into your own pocket for the love and welfare of poor people. When you and I both know we write books and show up on TV for money.
Is him and Cornel driving the bus? Is they driving?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
If they buying the bus, it's a van. We're picking up 6 people at a time.
Oh, Lord.
Come on, Pastor.
What is the sermon going to be today?
It is time. It is time.
That's what time it is.
Time to expose the truth.
Come on with the truth, Pastor.
I am the president of Utloo.
UTLOO, Utloo. And I am the assistant to the president of Utloo. Hello.
Utloo is a new organization designed to help keep a proper balance of what's going on in our country today.
Tell them what Utloo mean, Pastor. Some of them don't hear.
Utloo, UTLOO, is the Uncle Tom Lookout .org.
That's right. When you see one, call up.
Have you seen one lately, Deacon?
Yes, Pastor. I seen one driving a bus, and he was talking out of the side of his mouth. His mouth was not talking directly forward. It was talking out the side of his mouth, Pastor. And I couldn't understand what was wrong with him. I thought he was twisted. I said, I think he didn't, something happened to him. But yeah, I have seen one on the lookout, and he's on a bus, and it's, yeah.
So we want to forewarn everyone. Make sure that you don't get on the poverty bus, because if you ain't poor, if you ride the bus, you become poor.
Amen.
Wait a minute,
Amen.
Pastor. I see another one. He's driving the bus too. He's got a Don King haircut, Pastor, and he keep passing. Now he think he's smarter than me. Could you stop for a minute? Will you just stop?
Well, he is smarter than you, Deacon. Ain't no
I know it. I know he is.
Man, his intelligence can't be questioned.
But sometimes what look like ignorance is overriding intelligence, Pastor.
I'm just trying to figure out why they want to argue about poverty now, like it just got here.
It's been here, Pastor, and gonna be here when they leave.
Yeah, my mom and daddy was poor. Wasn't no bus for them.
Pastor, I'm $200
Matter of fact, hell, they walk. That's when you know you're poor, you walk. Where get the bus money from?